Amazing guests through the door all month long, and the doorbell is ringing yet again. Who could this
Come
be?
on over here. Hey, guys.
Roper.
Come on over. I know those two hoodlums.
Yes, you do. Do we hear a lot about these guys
Come on over,
on
guys.
the show?
Well,
Good morning.
hey, buddy. Come on over here. Come
How's
on.
it going? Good
doing?
morning. Great to see
Doc.
you.
How are
Good
you?
to see you.
You all right?
Yeah, don't worry. As Coach Dabo Swinney and Coach Larry Finley say, don't worry, Jack. Trip James is here.
I know. Well, I feel better knowing him. Well, let me explain. Bill is my oldest and very dearest friend on the planet.
Yes.
Bill James. And
Bill, we talk about you once a week on this show.
We do
Easily.
mention you, Bill.
Easily.
Where's your lab coat? You retired too. This is my doctor friend.
It's in the trunk.
And his offspring Trip.
Yes.
Redheaded like his grandmama. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Good to see
Good to
you.
be here.
Thanks
I
for coming
love
on the
it.
show. And he's the guy that got me into radio.
Okay, tell us this story, Bill. Like, go back and talk about, like, growing up with Jack and how you got him into this.
Corner of Catherine and Wilson Street.
Okay.
Probably as best we can calculate, I was 4.
Okay.
Jack was 6.
Okay, always older. Okay.
I watched him teach himself to play the ukulele, the banjo, the saxophone, the drums, with no instructions whatsoever. And he was 11.
Wow.
11 to
That's
20.
He's my trombone playing friend. Bill is very musical and very talented and was, well, let me go back. Bill was 15, got into radio in our hometown.
okay. At 15.
Beautiful
that's-
voice, you may pick that up now, but
Yeah.
he went to work for SBA Radio
Okay.
at Walford.
Yeah.
And followed up that ladder. But Bill intrigued me into radio. We got some pictures. Well, his great Danny Frank, who was a political friend of ours, ran the city of Union, I thought.
That's when we met, Megan, right there.
Right there, at that age.
Well, these are some Cub Scout
Oh,
pictures
look how
of
cute
mutual
you
friends
are.
of.
Top right-hand corner.
And that's my dad. That's my dad. But now we got old pictures, Bill. I sent. Let's see. Let's go back and find those pictures of you at 15 behind the microphone at WBCU. But Bill got me interested in radio, and I ultimately got into radio, and he got smart and went into the doctor business.
Well, the story, Megan, was that I would be sitting running the board on Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning. Jack would come over and sit on the other side. That's the same board.
Right.
And I would have this thought, you need to be over here.
Well,
I
there you
need
are.
to
That
be
Bill,
in your
see,
seat.
remember that
In your
picture?
seat. Yes, I do.
Remember you and there you are.
Oh,
right
look
there.
at you.
Was that 15 or 16? Because you worked there.
You look
several
like a
years.
natural. I love it that you were 15, like just running a station, just doing,
As Jack said, I failed broadcasting and had to get another profession.
He had to
Well,
be a
I think
doctor.
you've done very well. I think you
I think you did well.
you chose wisely. So that was
Wow.
kind of the bug that put it in your ear, Jack?
You know, the best 2 things to come out of Union County are Bill James and Malachi Rogers. Besides Highway 176. I'm sorry.
You know, Malachi needs to meet me.
Were you,
Yes.
were you born in
I
Union?
bet we can make
No,
that
you
happen.
were born in
Charleston.
Charleston. That's right. Your dad, mom, and dad were medical school.
Can I ask Trip a question on your
Yes.
show?
Yes.
Trip, do you love Jack Roper?
You know I do.
Well,
You know.
yeah.
Jack Roper is responsible for my existence.
What do you? Whoa! What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Let me explain. Let me
Yes.
explain.
Wipe the sweat off
Okay.
my
Let's
forehead.
explain that.
We're about.
Please.
Is Maury Povich about to come out
Yeah.
here?
Explain that, Trip.
So Jack introduced my mom and dad to each other.
Aw.
They went on a double date with Jack and his lovely wife Mary.
Yes.
And obviously I'm very
Mary's high school friend was your mother, and so Bill was my close buddy, and we introduced him.
yeah.
So I'm the reason you're here.
I'm so thankful you did.
Yes.
God bless you.
Mom
son.
and dad got married and then they had me.
Yay! that is awesome. Well, any departing words for Jack? It's not like y'all are not going to see each other. You're going to continue to see him, but we're just not going to see him on air every day.
And thank you, Jack, for all you're going to do in the future.
We're going to play golf.
For the community. We will do that. I would say that 70 years of friendship really gives me the license to, and the qualifications to give my testimony this morning to you, Jack Roper's fans. And it's very simple. Jack is as good a human being, a husband, a father, a grandfather, and as true and loyal a friend as God ever put on the face of this earth. Amen.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
better than that, Jack helped me deliver tons of babies.
I did?
Oh, you did.
You don't remember?
You don't, Jack?
No.
No, you did. No, back in the 80s, you see, epidural anesthesia was not always available. Historical fact.
Yes.
And so I had to locate a new secret weapon, and it was the comedy of Jack Roper. And so when I would go around and see my patients in the evenings and the pain scale was a little off, a lot of times I would say, let's turn on the TV and let's watch my zany childhood friend Jack Roper.
Stop.
Thank you, Bill.
And I can tell you that my young, brave mothers-to-be absolutely, they're now in their 60s, loved it.
You helped them get through like one of the hardest moments
I tried.
ever.
Thank you,
I
Jack.
tried,
Look
buddy.
at
Thank
you, Jack.
Thank you.
From
Thank you, buddy,
musician
for
to
coming.
radio
Appreciate
star, they got a little something
have a
for you.
retirement.
Let's
We've run out
see.
of time.
No,
Here's
let's
the-
open
I'll
it
open
up.
this private.
Oh,
Thank you.
It's easy to open.
It's Master's Green.
Yes, we know you love the Masters.
You
It's a
love it.
theme.